Welcome back, everybody. In today's episode, I'm actually going to start off going over at least one spoiler from Theros Beyond Death. We're about a week away from pre release, and I know next episode, on next Thursday, I'll actually be able to open up those Theros Beyond Death packs because it comes onto Arena on the 16th, so I'll be able to start playing with those new cards. And the one spoiler that I did want to go over, just because of its ability, is this Nyx Bloom Ancient. It's a 5/5 with trample. The one problem is its mana cost is 7, but the ability it has is if you tap a permanent for mana, it produces 3 times as much of that mana instead. So the reason I'm liking this card so much is on my Hydra deck that I have in real life. I have Nykthos Shrine to the Nyx, which lets me tap or pay 2 to tap Nykthos and then choose a color, and I get mana equal to the devotion of that color I choose, and that's going to triple that. It's also going to triple Karametra's Acolyte, which does the same ability but for green mana. And it even makes just your basic lands tap for 3 mana each instead of the 1. So I actually see this as being a pretty heavily used card in a lot of green decks, mainly just because green's supposed to ramp up. Especially in Hydra decks, I can see this being a main. So I'm actually planning to try and get a full playset of it, because to be honest, 7 mana for my Hydra deck, on average, is about turn 4, turn 5 to get. So it's not that hard to get that much mana fast with that deck, because I have so many other cards. But today's episode, I just want to show you this card, and I am going to have a link to it in TCG Player for the next week and a half, I think now. For TCG Player, it's on pre-order. But yeah, it's currently sitting at 1847 for just the regular. The foil, I think, was up to like 30 last I checked. But yeah, just wanted to kind of go over this a bit and show you this spoiler. Actually, let's just go to another spoiler. There was another one I saw that is only in... Sorry for the fast scrolling. And this one is only in the green boost or themed booster pack. It's still going to be standard legal, but the thing I like is just the fact that if it was to be dealt damage, prevent it and put a 1/1 counter on it. I like that because that just kind of gets it bigger without making it die. At least by combat damage. Black spells will still kill it, but it's one that definitely I feel is going to be another main in my Hydra deck coming up soon. I've been trying to build that, and I think I'm close. I just need to get a few more cards, and now a few from Theros Beyond Death, and another one. And it's the ability of this one kind of reminds me of Vigor, which I have in my Elf deck. And I'll be going over that card once I get to the Elf deck. So for today's episode, I'm going to be running a deck that I just got for free, actually, so I didn't actually build this deck. But on Twitch Prime, they have what is it, like incentives and free stuff you can get. And well, currently right now they have a free code that if you have Twitch Prime, you can get Liliana's Legion deck. And it's mainly built around Liliana Dreadhorde General. And it's mainly made just to get the zombies out. You try to do what you can for zombies, and I played at least one game before so I can see how it kind of plays, since it's my first time playing this one. And I noticed that, if I could find this card, the Eternal Skylord, is a good one to have in this deck, and I can see why they have it. And it's because your zombie tokens get flying. I won a game with just attacking with my zombie army token. And I had gotten that thing up to like 5 or 6. So it was like a 6/6 or 5/5. I forget which one. But I just had to attack with that a few times because the person had nothing to go against it. And there's also another one that gives... There we go. Gleaming Overseer. It gives your tokens Hexproof and Menace, which is pretty nice. So, kind of makes it so they can't... If you wanted to swing with everything, your opponent has to at least block it, or block the zombie, depending on how big it is, with at least 2, so that could be good enough to get one of your guys to hit. So we're actually gonna play this, and so far the game I played, it was a pretty quick game, so I think the hand I had was pretty close to optimal, and it was 3 lands, 2 of the Eternals, and I think the God Eternal was the other card I had. So we're actually going to keep this hand even though I have some blue. I'm hoping to get some blue here soon, but I'm keeping it just because of these low costs right here, kind of. I say low cost, but kind of for this deck, it's a little bit of a low cost. Now that I think about it, it might not have been. Whoa, what happened? Ooh, might have accidentally clicked mulligan. My bad. I had this one, 2 of the Lazotep. So we're just going to keep that there. So yeah, sorry, I had 2 of the Lazotep, 1 of the Aven Eternal, and 1 God Eternal, and 3 mana. And that was my hand on my last game when I first tried playing with it. And like I said, I think that kind of seems to be close to optimal, just because you're getting your zombie army out fast and getting it built up, which is pretty nice. So now we actually get our island. And we're gonna mass one more time. Really hoping I can get my zombies flying here soon, but I'll have to wait for that card to come up. I think probably having that in your opening hand would be a good idea. Not the Sphinx Sea card. I forget the name of it right now, but the one that gives your zombie tokens flying. Oh, if I had that, I can scry 3. That's what it was. What does this one do? Ooh, that's... I kind of want to play it, but then it's just going to make me lose life fast. But it's going to let me amass pretty quick. And they're doing... Might try blocking that vampire here soon. So yeah, we're going to put that out just so I can start getting my zombies up higher. So I'm not going to attack. But this one's kind of a little bit of a risk. Oh, crap, they have another vampire. Okay, well, that's going to be fun. Non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Well, it's about the only thing I can do, so we're just gonna send that one back. Mainly so it doesn't get its +1 counters right now and has to come back and start all over. Even though it won't be hard to get that back just because they have 2 lifelink creatures right there. So this one, the Eternal Skylord, that's the one that you should have in your opening hand, at least, with some Lazotep Reavers I've seen. So there's actually nothing I can do except attack with a flyer. But, yeah, this is actually kind of going very well for me. I'm kind of liking this deck. And I know that's going to get plus... probably +1, Or +2/+2 because they're probably going to attack. Oh. Kind of surprised they didn't. Well. What do I want to do? Flying, Death Touch, and Hexproof. That's pretty nice, but we're going to put the Skylord out first. This now I have an 8/8 flyer, and this is kind of where I like the synergy of the Aven Eternal. I kind of do really like that card. I'm actually happy that it is a common. Because I can attack with these two, and they're going to want to block at least. Good thing is that gets lifelink, so I'll be able to... Oh no, I shouldn't have blocked the Aven Eternal. That was my mistake. My bad there. But yes, this Eternal Skylord, sorry, that's the one I was talking about. I keep getting that one mixed up with the Aven Eternal, but the Eternal Skylord, that's the card I really like the synergy of, just giving your zombie tokens flying. I was wondering when the green was going to start coming in. How do we want to do this? I think I'm just going to let all that go. And let their bloodthirsty aerialist gain. Let's see. We're going to do this so we can amass 4 and select target creature. And make them put their top 4 cards into their graveyard. Also give me a 13/13 flyer, to which they could only block with a 4/5, and it's either game over or they're going to survive for one more turn. And I'm going to gain a good amount of life. There's nothing they can do. They're tapped out for mana. So I'm actually kind of liking this deck. I know it's free. I think I'll have a link to the deck list instead of just trying to have you guys take a screenshot. So I'll put a link of the deck list in the description below so you guys can see and make this yourself. And it is like kind of one of the pre-built decks, so there's always ways to make it better, and I might try and find a way to make it better. Maybe get rid of a few cards and put possibly one more Eternal Skylord, because I know there's 3 of them in this deck. Yeah, they're trying to just attack with everything they can. Just to try and get me down. But, like I said, I know that there are 3 Eternal Skylords. I think maybe get more of them. But what do we want to do? We'll just destroy target creature. And we'll murder that. Why not? It does have flash, which would be nice to just throw out as fast as I can, but I'll just put it out right now. I mean, attack with my 14/14 to get the lifelink. So yeah, I'm actually kind of really liking this deck and the way that it's synergizing. I mean, this is my second game I played with it, and I'm gonna win without even playing the Liliana. And I might get a few more of her just so I can have a better chance of pulling her, but so far that's about all I can think of trying to change that deck up. Sorry for that burp right there. But there's not really like much else I can think of to try and change this deck up a bit. But I'm not going to block that because it's a good amount of life anyway. And we'll just throw everything we can out. Attack. And end the game. But yeah, that's how this free deck goes. I'm going to play a few more rounds just to see if it continues to keep doing what I want. It's also going to hopefully get me up to tier 3, depending on how well it does for the rest of the night. Does look like I'm not going to be able to get that one done. But I'll at least be able to play and get the other 2 missions done so I can get some more free coins. But let's get into the second game and see if I can get that optimal hand that I'm thinking is a good optimal hand, at least. Not really what I'm thinking, but we'll keep it just because I do have the 2 guild gates right off the bat, which is going to be very helpful. So we're going to keep that 7. And throw our guild gates out right off the bat as soon as we can. And all of this mana will let me at least play my Flying Death Touch Hexproof, so that'll be nice by turn 4. So let's put out Guild Gate and continue. Turn target creature card from the graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Ooh, Gravewalker's gonna be a good card if they get rid of my Give Zombie Flyers card. But so far, nothing I can do until, well, this turn now. Yeah, the Eternal Skylord. That's what it is. For some reason, I keep having problems with that, so... Ooh, tap to add more mana. We'll just go next and end the turn. I'll see what they do with this. If they try to get something big out, I'll... Like a Jace. Whoops, I put a 1/1. Counter on target creature you control. Well, it's not going to be too hard because they try to increase it, unless they try to like kill me somehow, which can't really be done with blue or green, but they can try and bounce it up to my hand. I'll at least be able to whittle that down a bit. Hey, that's what they're gonna do. I need to get rid of that. I really need a murder, because they're just gonna give the 1/1 counter to the crab. That makes it so I can't attack. That was not smart. If I were them, I would have put in the 1/1 counter on him just because of its ability. I mean, I have one creature that I can attack their Jace with. So I don't think they actually thought that through. Well, let's throw that out. So we can amass and get a 2/2 flyer. And we're just going to attack straight to Jace. And make it so they can't get the -7 ability going, because I do know they're going to have some big creatures here to run. But hopefully this next turn I'll be able to get rid of Jace. Looks like they're probably going to tap my zombie army, most likely. That was another special one. I would have gone the zombie army, because then they'd be able to save Jace for at least one more turn. So that's an interesting move. Trying to figure out what they're doing. Ooh, do I want to draw 3 cards? That's Scribe. 3. I don't want to do that. I need to see what that is. Oh. Well, that's pretty nice. Get 4 1/1 counters on it for the cost of 2 with that. Well, yeah, I'm letting that thing go. And letting those go. So I'm not going to block. Just going to let it be. So you can amass 2 and get him to take out that, or yeah, we'll just amass 2. Send that there. That there, since they don't have reach. And the one problem about this, doing it this way, is they actually might get me killed before I can even get more stuff going. I really need to get that grave. I think that grave walker or waker is going to be the next card I'll put out just to have some blockers here. Then again, drawing 3 cards might be nice to have. I wouldn't have any mana for it, but or to play most cards. But it might help me get some blockers out. I'm not sure. We shall see what we can do. Really, I need to get that enchantment out, even though I'm at 12 mana. Or 12 life, I'd rather get that enchantment out so I can at least do something. Well, this time I'm gonna... let's block there. It's gonna... not kill me, but... yeah, so this is actually one problem I'm now seeing about this deck, is that would kill me instantly. Because I would not be able to get that lifelink, so... we're gonna return a card to their hand. And like I said, I mean, it caused me to run out of mana. But there's literally not much else I can do, so... we will just do that. And pay all that. Perfect. There's nothing I can do though. I'm still gonna lose. Man, unless I keep these guys, I can still block and do some killing. Might keep that, so I'm not gonna attack. We'll hold off. A lot of times I tend to just go for the attack, mainly because I'm more wanting to get it going and get faster and do faster play, but this time I'm actually going to hold back a bit, and that's kind of why I like red so much, is just it's get out fast, hit hard, and hit as many times as you can as fast as you can. But I also like green because it's like, I'm going to get big and hit hard. That was not what I wanted to see happen. But I do have a death touch, which is nice. Did just remember that. So I can at least do a block there. Wait. Are they going to remove counters? Oh, Jeebus. Yes, they are. Are they going to try and make that unblockable? Well, let's throw Island out. Go there to amass. Ooh, I could put it out and attack with that, and I'd still have a good amount of blockers. And I'd get lifelink, which would help. It's going to be a risk, but we're going to do it. Because nothing he has is that, and I'm going to block that. Ooh, trample's still going to happen. It might have actually been better to put the Gravewalker out because I couldn't multi-blocked there, but I tried going for that lifelink. So that might be the end of me for this game. But it has taken a while to get going. I do think probably by my third game playing this, at least 3 mana, and make sure one of them is at least an island. Like, make sure at least 2 of them are different colors. 2 of the Lazotep Reavers are pretty nice to have in your hand. Eternal Skylords are also great to have. So if you can have, like, these and 3 mana, so, like, take 2 Lazotep Reavers, 2 Eternal Skylords, and the rest mana, that's a pretty good hand to have for a starting hand. And we're going to block there, and I'm going to block there and take the rest. And end my turn. And the game. So there's not much I could do. I mean, I couldn't bounce that card back to their hand. It would have been nice if I did. Would have at least let me survive for another turn. Yay, got a pack. Ooh. Special card next time I level up. So we'll play one more game and see what we can do. Kind of give this the best 2 out of 3 on the video. I know it will be the best out of 4 total for the day, for me at least. But and it's so far 1, 2 of the 3. Okay, yeah. Oh man, but it has low cost creatures. Okay, this is gonna be a very risky one, but since I have that Sphinx of the Foresight, I do get a Scry 3. So that will be pretty nice because I could move a mana up on top. So, like, there's that even Eternal, but I'm gonna do that and have it go that way so I can get it. And we're gonna put the Guild Gate out. Swamp. Let's go with the Reaver. If I want to go on an adventure, I pay 2, I draw a card and lose 1 life. That might not be bad. Oh, a lifelink. Great. Well, this is going to be a fun game now. Enters a mass 1, so I can get that to a 2/2, or... yeah, let's get him up to a 2/2. And because I can, he doesn't have anything to block with, I'm going to attack with Hull. Because I'll still have a flyer that I can block with. But... what was the last card that I had from the Scry? Gotcha. Oh. Oh, crap. Did not think he was going to pull that. Well, we're just going to put him out. Probably could have traded a card, now that I think about it, but... no attack. End my turn. So at least have that death touch so I can take care of anything big he has. So each player... oh, nice. Thanks for letting me gain life. I didn't even notice that. Oh, Convoking Vigilance. Ooh, do we want to just send it back to his hand? We'll just send it back to his hand so he can replay it and I can get more life. I mean, I wouldn't say no to more life, so Probably should get that Death Horde invasion here. Or Dread Horde invasion here soon. On the battlefield. There is my Liliana. Still no life. I'm kind of regretting now not doing the draw card. But what can I do? It looks like they do have a... Not going to attack yet, because I don't know if he has another Take Heart or anything. And that would just kill my even Eternal. But we're definitely going to get our zombie army up soon. And hopefully have enough, get at least, what, 2 more mana I need? Here soon for my top deck. When it enters, exile target an online card and opponent controls. Oh, just until it leaves, okay. Ooh, what do we want to murder? There's not much else I can do. Could get rid of their flying and attack there. Or could just get rid of their 4/4. Yeah, we'll murder the 4/4. And not attack. So this is going to be kind of a slower game for me. Just because of mana. I figures on my very last game, I get mana screwed. And we're just going to not attack and skip through. Because I'm screwed on mana right now. I need at least 1 more island. And then I can start playing that. That's not what I need, but okay. We'll murder that card too. Probably not the best idea to use up my murders right now, especially when I'm playing against a green deck. But there's not really much I can do right now, so... Just kind of sitting here amassing, getting an army, and waiting until I can get the mana to get them some flying. Also, maybe getting that out would be a good thing. Does it pay 3 to draw a card? Damn, that's actually kind of an expensive ability. Yeah, pay 4. Oof. I can't even pay that to draw a card. So that's great. Oh hey, they have another one out finally. Oh, thank God there's my land. Do we want to do this in Scry, or do we want to get the flying Death Touch out? Let's do this so we can get the Scry ability at the beginning of my upkeep. And that's all we're going to do because I can at least try and Scry for a land for my next turn so I can at least get the Skylord out. Oh, I did not want you to do that. I really wanted to scry. Well. Then we'll just do this. And make it a 4/4. With flight. Actually, no, we're gonna just stay and hope he doesn't buff it. Oh, perfect. So I'll just need 1 more mana. I can play that or Liliana. I'm hoping to maybe do the commence the end game. Just so I could draw the 2 cards. I mean, that'd let me amass 4 more. Which would then make that an 8/8 flyer, which would be nice. But I need 1 more mana to do this. Oh, they're gonna put a 1/1 counter probably because the only artifact or enchantment is his. Ooh, it cost 1 less to draw 2 cards. That'll be nice because I need to get some mana out. We'll put the guild gate out and not gonna attack this turn. Might be a risk, might let them get something bigger out, maybe a bigger flyer or anything, but we'll see what we can do. Oh, hey, they quit the game. This actually seemed like a pretty quicker game, kind of. Kind of thinking maybe play one more. See what can happen. If it tends to go a bit longer, or if it seems to be going pretty long, I might just end the video in the middle of the game. And if I do that, I'll just probably let you know in the description below how I do, but we'll see what we can do. Kind of just wanted to play another game just because I'm having so much fun with this deck. It's actually like amazing to play with, I think. So not bad for right off the bat. I'm actually going to try and do the Dreadhorde invasion right off the bat and see what can happen. Maybe. I might wait a bit. Might try to amass more and then put that out right when I'm ready to attack with it being like a 5/5 flyer or a 6/6 flyer. 6/6 probably. So it might be a few turns till I can play something just because sorcery, there's nothing to return. Murder, nothing to destroy. Not the card I wanted to see right off the bat. Split green. We're gonna do it. I know I said I was gonna wait, but I'm gonna try it and see. It'll be at least 6 turns from now until I can get that to be a lifelink. I put the wrong mana out to even do that, so I just want to bounce it to their hand. Oh, it has hexproof. No. No, I forgot it has hexproof. Okay, so yeah, they're gonna make it so I can't get that ability anymore. Boo. But we can at least do some other stuff. Get Liliana out and make them have to sacrifice. That would be fun. Make them sacrifice that card. So I think you can still sacrifice even if it has that. Oh, that would have been the card that bounced back. Oh, I still can. I'm not gonna block that. Ooh, do I want to make him have to bring it back out? Yeah. She'll let me amass one. I could murder. I can murder that if I want. But I think I'm going to save the murder until he brings it out again. Just so I can get some more life. I mean, the problem is it's giving him more life too, but very soon it's going to be more going in my favor here soon. But they're playing green and white, so I mean, not really a chance for much death touch there. which will be nice for the zombie army as I get that going. We're gonna resolve. Resolve. And then we're gonna murder it. Just because I can, it was fun. Interesting. I'm not gonna block because I feel like he might have a card that he can use. But we'll get our Flying Death Touch and Hexproof out. And now we'll attack with a flyer. I do want to attack with that too. Yeah, we'll attack there. Probably could have been attacking with that Aven Eternal now. I kind of forgot about it having flying for a minute. But yeah, I'm actually really liking... I know I've said this multiple times, but I'm really liking the way this deck is working. I noticed that it's a free deck. I mean, it is if you have Twitch Prime, so you kind of have to pay for Amazon Prime or... yeah, Amazon Prime, because I don't think Twitch Prime has its own subscription yet. But I do know if you have Amazon Prime, you can sign up for Twitch Prime for free. Oh, it tells me. Friend of Wolves. And you're going to attack my zombies. Thank you. Thank you very much. Commence the end game. Just so I can amass 3. I mean, hopefully, I was hoping that I could have kept that out so it could amass up to 6. But you just had to put out Tolsmere. With an all-out attack. Ooh, but there is blocker ability. Well, they have mana, so there's an ability to boost something. Yep. Exactly what I was thinking was going to happen. So we're going to put the Sphinx out next. Not what I wanted. Ooh, do we put the Sphinx out or do we do... We'll put another Night Veil Predator out. And not gonna attack. I mean, they might have more spells to boost stuff as I block. So yeah, that definitely seems like a trap, so I'm gonna hold off this time. Draw 3 cards. So you draw 3, then scry 3. Eternal Skylord, perfect. I actually like the way that that's going to look. So we'll put the guild gate out. I wish I could go on an adventure and pick up that Skylord, but we're actually just gonna next not attack. I will probably block this next turn. Actually, you know what? We'll get a Death Touch out there so I can block and kill probably the Tolsmere. So At least next turn we'll be able to get that Skylord out. Let's do 5 mana. Interesting. And I'm gonna block there. Probably should have blocked the druid so it can let them get more mana, but that's what I'm gonna do. Yep, they're basically just gonna destroy the predator, but good news is not what I wanted to happen. Definitely not what I wanted to have happen. But we'll at least do that so I can get a 3/3 flyer again. And see what we can do. If they try to attack with the druids, I might honestly just block. Yeah, I've done that before. Definitely made mistakes like that before. Ooh, do we wanna... Yeah, we'll put that out.
Warrior Queen Necromancer has a nice ring to it.
Ooh, I could try and get them to do the sacrifice. Because it's not sacrificing target creature, so I think it gets past hexproof. But we'll create a zombie creature token.
Right.
And not gonna attack. Actually gonna do the Enter the God Eternals next. And actually probably just target the zombie, because I'll just create another one next turn and then target that zombie so I can draw a card. Uh-oh. So yeah, let's bring another zombie.
Rise and shine.
Let's go into target creature. We'll just deal with 4 damage first, never mind. I know it's whenever creature I control dies. I can draw a card, but did I have flash? Yes, it did. Crap. I could have just done that and made it. And nothing, but we're gonna attack with that. Do I want to attack with the predator? No, we'll hold off on the predator. Just so I can get a blocker for if they try to go for Liliana. Kind of feel like I just want to get Liliana to do her ability, but I might just do that -4 now that I think about it. Because I can just sack these two, make them sacrifice 2 creatures, and I'd still be able to attack. But we'll see what we can do. And block block everything, which lets it all die, except I didn't block one thing.
They were a lousy servant of death. I've learned much from your death.
That worked out in my favor.
Get out of my way! I'll find you. Waste not, want not.
And that is game. So, that is the Liliana Dread Horde invasion deck that you can get for Twitch Prime, and I'm going to end my episode right here since I went up to Bronze Tier 1. It did win 3 out of 4 games, if I'm not mistaken. It caused one person to concede, at least. But like I said, it's actually a pretty good deck the way it is. So I'll have a link in the description below of the deck list for it. And I'll also have a link to the TCG for that Nyx Bloom Ancient. And I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you guys next time.